New reporting here this evening after that awful helicopter crash here in New York City. The final images of the 5 passengers killed, recording their flight just minutes before the tour helicopter went down in the East River. Tonight, the pilot, the only survivor, now saying one of the passengers' bag straps or a safety harness tether got caught on the fuel switch. And we've learned the passengers were unable to free themselves from their harnesses quickly enough as that chopper went underwater. ABC's David Curley is on the scene for us.
Tonight, new images inside that helicopter flight, smiles all around during takeoff. Just minutes later, tragedy.
Zerly Motel, mayday. Zerly Motel, are you okay? River, engine failure.
The Sunset Photo and Sightseeing Tour going down in the East River.
Marine 6 does have 1 diver in the water.
The 5 passengers unable to escape the sinking chopper in icy waters.
It almost looked very surreal, and next thing we know, it's approaching the water slowly, and then it just completely crashed and then sunk.
The lone survivor, the pilot, telling authorities that a tether or part of a passenger's harness snagged one of the fuel levers, shutting it, bleeding the engine of fuel. Tethers are used to allow photographers, or in this case a Coast Guardsman, to move around a chopper in flight. But the ill-fated flight may have suffered another disaster. It was equipped with floats used for emergency water landings. But as the New York chopper nears the water, the pilot says the right float fails to inflate properly. The helicopter slams to that side.
If those floats had worked properly, we would have had 5 people probably still alive.
The 5 passengers in their late 20s and early 30s, among them a journalist, a firefighter, an Argentinian tourist, and 2 tour company employees. None of them able to free themselves from the harnessing system underwater. Passengers on a similar flight complained about those harnesses. Somebody who flew in a sister helicopter last night said it was not easy to get out of, when they're on the ground, to get out of their harnesses.
So we'll be looking at this helicopter to see whether the harnesses were functioning.
Liberty Helicopters, according to federal authorities, has 2 deadly incidents, including a 2009 crash with a small plane that killed 9.
And David Curley with us tonight right along the East River there. And David, you mentioned those harnesses, that they were so difficult to get out of that the police divers had to cut all the victims free?
These are multi-point harnesses. They come over the shoulders, sometimes over the thighs. The passengers may not have been familiar with the release. Of course, the pilot was. He was able to get out of the aircraft, David.
David Curley with us tonight. David, thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.